What up, fam? Break my wallet. Alright, so it's been a minute since I've done one of these. In fact, it was a New Year's resolution to not do as many of these types of videos, to include haul videos. Like, I just got these Funko Pops and this small haul, courtesy of my good friend Lauren, my personal shopper at Brick Fair, Virginia. I mean, I even wouldn't stoop low as to showing them as short form content. I don't know, I just didn't want to push how much you should be spending when it comes to buying Lego in general, but it doesn't mean we can't window shop. And again, this is low-bearing fruit content that it doesn't require so much time to edit, and it's also, since it's taking me long to be able to do this Brick Veteran video, an update to my Black Falcon army, getting the lights done for my city update, finally putting together my clone army, and adding more videos to my vlog channel, which include Clarence Sands' wedding, Brick World Chicago, and more recently, Brick Slopes. If you want to find those, you got to go to the vlog channel. And also finally figuring out my new podcast. Until then, let's get into window shopping. It is September 1st, so I guess it's best to kind of see what I could be buying, what I shouldn't be buying, and what else there is to buy aside from what everyone else is showing off on this day. So like always, let's start with Brickmania. Now, since my last Break My Wallet, I've only purchased a few things since, even during Chicago and other opportunities where my friends go to a local shop. But let's currently see what they have. So there's some interesting things here. I do like the fact that they are hitting the classic Lego game with this special space rocket, classic Brickmania. I mean, it's an homage to classic space. They do their own version of the gray spaceman, which is actually pretty cool. It is pricey for what it is, but still dope nonetheless, 80 bucks. It is all printed, no stickers, so you have that as well. I think just a fun set, and I like the fact that Brickmania does other things aside from just military sets. Like, for example, this brick-built Einstein. I mean, this is interesting. This is new. I would not expect Brickmania to do something like this, but still, it's a fun concept. I think other things like sold out already. All right, let's just go straight to the shop. Let's go building kits first. Wow, okay, so a lot of the cool things that I noticed within the past, I guess, couple months have been sold out quickly. I mean, I did just do a video on the M4A2E8 Sherman Fury tank. Probably going to be one of my top faves for Brickmania. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out as well. There is really nothing in here that I truly want. Even with this new color design, I do want this Abrams like woolen pattern version, but I have an Abrams. Like, I don't need one. I mean, the minifigures are cool, but again, like, I don't really need it, so I'm not going to go out of my way to pick it up. And I do like this, like, going back to the battle pack version of, you know, classic Brickmania. I think that's like a theme that they're trying to hit, obviously with the Spaceman Rocket classic Brickmania. But, you know, they're doing other things that they've done in the past and just kind of reselling it with the yellow minifigure as opposed to the flesh tone. So, interesting concept. Here's another Sunday afternoon matinee in homage to Indiana Jones. I have been requested to do content on this, but honestly, it just doesn't call to me to want to spend $200 on, so I'm gonna have to hard pass. I think I talked about this last time. I think showed it off. It's cool, I guess, but to me, it's not my thing. They do have this big Chungus. I mean, I have a whole squad of these in the Vietnam version. I didn't even know that M113s are still in use, so that's new news to me. It's cool for what it is. $295, that's a hefty price point for what that is, or at least for the size of that thing. Their sets are nearly like depleted on here. I'm kind of surprised. Usually it's like 4 pages worth of Brickmania kits. So that's a good thing, actually. That I was kind of complaining that there was just too much going on. If you go into their local stores, you'll be able to find most of the inventory that they've had within the past year. So online, though, looks like they're running a little low on what you can choose, which is, you know, I think it's a good thing. That means that they're selling more sets and more stuff. So let's go to minifigures right quick. We got classic minifigures. We got Air Force Academy, D-Day, U.S. Infantry version 2. I have purchased every single Academy of these guys. Like, this is Air Force Academy. There's West Point and Annapolis as well. So I love the dress uniform, so I try to pick them up when I can. This Airborne Trooper, I don't have any modern military with gray digi pattern that the Army thought was a good idea. More Ukrainians. Let's see. That's pretty much it. I mean, like, a lot of these I either have just sitting in a box or I have just sitting in a box. There's really not much on here that I absolutely need to have. Again, I like to collect these types of minifigs, like the Ukrainian minifigs. They all look cool. Like, each one of them is different. It kind of looks hodgepodgey if you have them all together, which I really appreciate. So I kind of collect all of those, except for this guy. I don't have Ghost of Kiev. RIP, if you know what I'm talking about. This first generation Ukrainian maritime drone. I want this guy. This guy looks really cool with this blue beret. He's a Ukrainian Marine, so I probably need to get in my collection somehow. Oh, I do want this. I think it would look cool in my city or in my castle setup. I know the context of this isn't really that, but I think either way, I think it's a cool printed minifigure. Okay, this Condor APC, maybe I just like skimmed over it. I do like the blue berets again. I know this is like Malaysians, I think, right? It is kind of pricey for what it is, but I don't know. I'm not looking to break my wallet for those. Why aren't these like popping up? I mean, I don't need a Black Hawk as well, but still either or, cool looking minifigures. This one come with the Delta Force, unlike the previous ones that didn't. All right, well, let's just skip out of here. Cult Bricks. Now, this is a fairly new company in comparison to what I've been showing off in the past, and they have some cool printed things. Now, I need to get some of these printed pieces for my Black Falcons. I'm definitely take advantage of these Viking helms for my Vikings, printed helmets as well in different colors. These shields, everybody has been DMing me with these shields. So I'm going to get, a few of these as well. I don't really need the helmets because I think K-Town has good helmets just like this too. So I have enough. I don't really need more of those. But they have some armor also being printed out soon. So, oh, look, it's sold out. Oh, well. I think sometimes it's good that things are sold out because it kind of prevents me from having to break my wallet to buy them. But I do need to get some of these. With Brick Slopes, I kind of held back from purchasing anything from the previous month. But I think this time I'm going to have to get on board with buying some of their stuff. I mean, for being very new, they are doing very cool things, and they're pad printed, not UV, so that's a good thing as well. And since I'm on the castle train, let's see what K-Town has. They got some new figures that I don't really want to get. The Knight's Hospitality, maybe I should get one of those. But they are also getting into the pad print as well, which is something to look out for. K-Town, like I've always said before, they do amazing work. They have grown so much since I first looked into them and purchased their figs, and I want them to succeed, so definitely give them a look as well. They do pad and UV printing. When it's in the context of my actual army, I try to get what I can to boost up individuality with my minifigures. So our United Bricks. Now, I almost went on a huge buy probably during their little special event, and I kind of slept on it, which is a good thing because I would have spent too much money on these guys. I mean, they really do focus on the military side all the way back like 300-400 years till present day. All right, so Brick Veteran. I did just get the F-18 Marine version of their latest Hornet models. Again, they are not really something that's easily attainable for a lot of people within the Lego space. Their product is very pricey. I mean, again, like I say, this is like top shelf alcohol where you're looking at the Macallan 30-year, 60-year whiskey on the very top shelf of the bar. And I have yet to build a model where I was highly disappointed, especially because the building experience is similar to Lego, where the instructions are easy to follow. There are numbered bags, but everything is printed. I mean, Brickmania does that too, but without the building experience like Brick Veteran does. The packaging, though, is in another level. It kind of beats everybody in this game. So if you have the money to drop and want a premium product, aside from Brickmania, Brick Veteran is one of those to also look at as well. Again, I've been holding off on purchasing a lot of Brickmania and Brick Veteran sets because I want to divert my Lego budget towards other things. Eclipse Graphics. See what's on new release. I just go to new release, see what they have. I did just get all of these tiles, especially this Taylor brick. Shout out to Taylor Swift. Her concert was amazing. I mean, my wife is not the Taylor Swift fan in our relationships. It's me. I know, whatever. Let me be. I mean, my wife even admitted that she put on a great show. Anyways, I picked up all of these from Brick Fair, courtesy of Lauren or Brightest Switch Bricks. She did pick every single one because it would be easier, and I think they're all cool since a lot of these albums I have like in actual CD or tape form. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll make a record store for my Lego City one day. All right, so I'm going to check out Trade Company for a little bit because Emily hooked it up with 2 of these trays when I got to see her at Brick Slopes, and I have always wanted one of their trays to provide for my kids. There's Emily right there. And she sells these trays. Now, my kids got to actually use these trays on the way home from Brick Slopes, and to be real, it was such a convenient thing. Being a parent with kids who play with Lego as well or any other toy, it becomes a hot mess. And to have something like this that kind of keeps everything contained, especially in a car, was a lifesaver. So I definitely recommend her trays. The Trade Company is funny. for any parent out there who's looking for something like this. And this was not sponsored. All right, so I'm just gonna go straight to Lego because, to be honest, a lot of people just want to know what I'm going to buy. So if you see up here, I have 178,000 points. That's like $1,300, I think, worth of VIP. I haven't really used them, and I don't know when I'm going to, but these are currently on my list of things that I need to buy. I don't know why. I've slept on this. I need to get it. But I was supposed to buy the Eldorado Fortress like right away upon release, and I just didn't. I was like diverting my money towards other things, and right now I'm actually diverting my money towards buying equipment for my new podcast. So I don't know if I'm going to jump on this week or within the next few months, but I will get this by the end of the year. I should probably take this one off. Like, I've already purchased 30 of these. The goal was to get 60. I think that now that I think about it, that's a little excessive. I have like 12 built, and I think it's big enough to display with just 30 of them. It's a whole platoon size, kinda, with Darth Vader in the front. So yeah, I think I'm done. Maybe I'm just gonna remove this. Like, another thing, I haven't got Rivendell yet. I've been sleeping heavily, maybe because I'm kind of waiting for the Venator to come out, and I really want to buy that more than this. Although this is a beautiful set on its own, it's just something I haven't jumped on as well. All right, let's just go to new. That might be easier just to go through this. I really want this Yamaha. Like, I haven't ridden street bikes in a long time, but this is something that I really can appreciate. I haven't even built a BMW, but I still want this one. I think it looks pretty cool if I were to inevitably build the other bike. But I did pre-order the New Republic E-Wing to get the house promo. I mean, I picked up 33 of these. I think I'm done. All right, so where's the Ghost? Why isn't the Ghost on here? Is this sold out? So yeah, so I got it on pre-order, so never mind. It's not sold out. I know a lot of people are going to buy this day one and or have already pre-ordered. I know it's on the way. I just got the tracking for it, so I should be getting this relatively soon. I didn't get the first Ghost, let alone the Phantom that came along with it, but I'll take this version since I just don't have one. So when I get this, I'm going to build it right away. It's going to be building priority number one, and I'm just going to enjoy it, not film it, maybe just take a photo of it, I guess. But for the most part, I'm going to build and enjoy this while watching Ahsoka. All right, so pick and build. Now, I do have a large cart already set for pick and build. If you're not familiar with this, I have been using this more than anything else to buy pieces and minifigures. So I just recommend, if you need stuff, just perusal through and get what you think you need when you have something to buy. And that's how you get multiple GWPs, especially when you just want to hit the threshold and get more of. So is the Pirates available? Oh, pick a brick. Sorry, pick a brick. 10, 3, 20. Categories, minifigure parts, minifigure accessories, and no soldiers. Oh, why do they tease me like this? So yeah, I mean, I'm at a good point where I don't need to buy anything, which is a good feeling to have. This just shows that I just get what I want when I want, if I truly need it at the time. So, which is, I don't need any of this. So in essence, someone's texting me. Oh snaps, the Viking set.